Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so. I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. Beam me up, my juicy little light, sacred little light. She's delicious and bright. Yes. They decided to come on. Now then, I'm doing an evening video. It's been raining all day, my delicious little babies, in my neck of the woods. It could differ in other parts of the old UK, but that's where life goes. Now then, you see, I want to talk about something this evening. Okay, my delicious little babies, there we are. I'm making a point of doing it anyway. Fireworks are going off anyway. You expect it this time of year, don't you? My delicious little babies. And of course, at other times, you know, from what I've been hearing over the years, that fireworks go off when there's like, let's just say, farting with little animals, okay? My delicious little babies, okay, and one very sadly has to fight against another, usually staffies, okay, my delicious little babies, and they've got to fight against others, okay, which I've, you know, I never made a secret. I was very scared of staffies, but over the years I got to love them. Okay, my delicious little babies. So when they're put in the ring, there we are, shall we say. Okay, my delicious little babies. Well, there we are. Ding, ding, dong, dong. Common sense. They've got to fight the way out. Okay, which is what we are having to do now. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, I want to start with, these are all songs, my delicious little babies. They're all songs, okay? And the first one is Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. Do, 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 do. I just called to say how much I care. I do. I just called to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Yes. Yeah. My delicious little babies. That's how I feel. Okay? Now then, I remember when I had this song on a 45 on my vinyl. And a really beautiful song. You know, I'm going back to when I had it was 1983, but you know what I mean? But a really beautiful song, you know, and I had my own little record player and everything, you know. And, you know, my dad had to save up for that. He had to save up, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, to get me a little record player. Do you see? But I love my tunes. Like I said, I was never one for going to concerts. Do you see what I mean? I prefer my vinyl. Do you see? My delicious little babies. Anyway, the point of the matter is a beautiful little song. So to whoever you are out there, I just come to say I love you. Do, 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 do. Yes, I do. Okay? So much love. Okay? Now then, the next one. Very interesting actually, because we have to look at the songs, we have to look at the wording, and we have to look at, there we are, what it actually means. Okay? My delicious little babies. And at the end I'm gonna get to the punchline. Okay? My delicious little babies. So the next one is, oh, Carol, I am but a fool. Darling, I love you, though you treat me cruel. You hurt me and you made me cry. But if you leave me, there we go, I will surely die. Darling, there will never be another, because I love you so. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So when I think about our, oh, Carol, now, with my beautiful, dear little, delicious, dear little Nana. Oh, God bless the beautiful, dear little soul, dear little Nana and Grandad. How I love them both so, okay? God love you. Okay, you can see what's happening. Yes, you can see what's happening, okay? Just like our, God bless our beautiful, dear little auntie baby. Oh, yes, can see what's happening, okay? Dear little, God bless dear little great Nana Minnie, and my dear little, God bless dear little Mama Bear, but I'll never say her name on my videos, what my dear mother's name was called, okay? Anyway, but when I look at, I mention my dad, which I have, but I haven't mentioned him. You've seen a lot of Chris's, aren't you? But I will never ever mention my dear, beautiful, God bless the beautiful dear little soul, my dear, beautiful. Why am I stumbling? I shouldn't be stumbling, dear Mama Bear. Anyway, maybe to some, they're going to get it, you see? But I'll never ever say a name, okay? Happens to be very, shall we just say, yeah, significant. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? But I'll never ever say my dear Mama Bear's name, ever. Okay, I did that on purpose throughout all the months. Did it, there we are, on purpose. Put it this way, okay, let me give you a little clue, shall I? Hours ago, and I mentioned on months ago, I went to go and help some young little bairns that their dear mum asked me, there we are, to help. And as I was driving, all I could see in front of me was Jesus Christ. That's all I could see in front of me. It's like it was full and plenty right in front of me to go and help these bairns. There we are. Okay? Who'd gone through the most, traumatic times in their lives, okay? That the mother and father never, there we are, God bless them, never even knew about. Okay? That's how it can be. Do you see, my delicious little babies, when others, there we are, do not know? Ding, ding, dong, dong. Okay? When you think that you can trust, are you getting me? So as I was driving on that day, I seen it, clear as day. Okay? That's just to give you a clue of what my mother's, my beautiful, dear little Mama Bear's name is. Okay? So I got to the destination and two out of the three, because the one wasn't there. And yes, and I was just assigned for 3 weeks, once a week, just to go and, God bless, help these beautiful little babies. I said months ago that you young lass there, she actually say, my boiler stops, it's still not sorted, my babies, they said they were going to come out. Anyway, not to worry. We don't worry about these teams now. But what happened is that she actually messaged her dear mum, and she said it's not the therapist. You know, you get these therapists that you go to. A bit like flipping Jordan Peterson. Like I said, ding, ding, dong, dong, he needs his own flipping help. No, there we are, never mind anybody else. Do you understand me? Just a fine example of life. And I'm not being wicked or nasty. I'm just done saying it. That young lass said it wasn't the therapist, it was me. There we are, who helped her. Do you see? My delicious little babies with our dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Do you see? And when I was driving it, I repeat once again, all I could see was our beautiful dear Jesus Christ, there we are, Nazareth. That's all I could see, nothing else. It was right in front of me, Okay, anyway, God bless. I managed to help the little bairns. Do you understand me? There we are, I did. And I never charged a penny. I never wanted anything for that at all. Do you see? Because when you're helping beautiful, there we go, little bairns, little children, little bairns, as I call them. Well, nobody must ever charge anything, and to any healer out there, they must never take it upon themselves to think that there we are, before I even say it, take advantage and charge your family for that. Okay? Just like no funeral arranger or funeral should ever, and we do have, God bless it, pumps going again, okay? Boiler, okay? Should never charge any family for a beautiful little baby. Never. Hear that? My delicious babies, like I said, that our boiler seems to have a mind of its own. Do you see? So anyway, let's proceed, shall we? So let's tick these off, my delicious little babies. And by the way, our beautiful dear little Carol happened to be, she was like a surrogate daughter to my beautiful, oh God bless you, my beautiful dear little Nana and Grandma, my beautiful dear little Nana, yes. She was like a surrogate, but what happened is that very sadly, she got cancer because her husband was dealing with asbestos, okay, my delicious little babies, and she was doing the washing the clothes, and very sadly she got asbestos. I'm not really too sure about this story, but anyway, I feel it was something else, maybe another chemical that these had been doing. Do you see to me, my delicious babies? And of course, you know, it just, there we are, just went on to, are you following me, my delicious little babies? Yes. But anyway, I'm a beautiful dear little Nana went to go and visit her in Newcastle, okay? And God bless our beautiful dear little Carol. God bless you, my little baby, okay? And a beautiful dear little mama bear who used to live right next door to me, beautiful dear little Nana. They've become really great friends. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? Well, when my beautiful dear little Nana went there, and beautiful dear little Carol, God love her, she was walking around with an oxygen, and beautiful dear little Nana at that time, she kept having, shall we say, accidents, and beautiful dear little Carol kept cleaning it up, even though she was on oxygen herself and on, you know, and everything, okay? My delicious baby. It was a really, really difficult time, okay? My delicious little babies. So when my beautiful dear little Carol, God bless her, beautiful dear little soul, she very sadly passed away. She's so beautiful. My beautiful dear little Nana used to always say, she used to say, you're just like a younger version of Carol. You're a younger version. So dear little Carol was a Yorkshire lass, but then went to Newcastle, married a Geordie, and then, but she said, it's just like you're a little Carol. Do you see? My delicious little babies. Anyway, so beautiful when I remember her, dear little Carol. God bless you, dear little Carol. You know, when I remember her, you know, God bless her, beautiful dear little mama bear, you know, when I remember them, you know, there's, you know, there's some who you can meet in life who's, there we are, as straight as a dart. You know, there's no sides to them. It's like they say, there we are, what they want to say. Do you say? But anyway, my beautiful dear little Nana, God bless her beautiful dear little soul. She left in a will, you know, for beautiful dear little Carol, you know, obviously feeling that beautiful dear little Carol was still going to be alive, which she wasn't. So what then happened is that then in the will, it has to be split between, do you say? My delicious little babies, do you say? Anyway, something's just made me say that. Pump's going again. Do you say? Foghorns, okay? Anyway, so, can you hear it, my delicious little babies? Anyway, let's go on to the next one, shall we? So, God bless the beautiful dear little soul. I've actually got the photograph of my beautiful dear little Carol in my hallway. My delicious babies. I mean, they're beautiful dear little, God bless the beautiful dear little heart, beautiful dear little Auntie Marjorie. That's what we used to call her. Well, sadly, I do not have a photograph, but she stays in my mind, in my heart. Do you see? Okay? But at least I've got a beautiful little daughter. There we are. Who's always there, watching who's coming in. Do you see? My delicious little babies, just like my beautiful and delicious, how I love them so. Nana and Grandad, the watch. There we are, who's coming in. Okay? Always have, whoever you have, your loved ones, looking at the front door. Okay? Because they're watching what's coming in. Okay? Now then, before I go on to the last three, I want to tell you something now, my delicious baby. So I did a video earlier on today now, and I said I've got to go because I could see the car, because this dear client has come to me twice. This is the second time, okay? Anyway, God bless, no issue there, okay? Anyway, after I did the healing, there we are. Everything was super duper wonderful and delicious until they happened to mention that they were going to buy a Lego electric car. Okay, my delicious little baby. So anyway, so I just mentioned, you know, there we are. I did. I mentioned about, you know, well, I mentioned a number of things. Anyway, can you hear the boiler again? My delicious little baby. So anyway, so what happened is, got a mind of its own. So what happened is, okay, is that your dear client there actually said, oh, can you hear it, the foghorns? Anyway, so this dear client said to me in my healing room, yes, said, well, I'm not going to come to you again. That's what they said to me. My delicious babies. I never said, well, why? Because I wasn't interested. And you probably think to yourself, can you hear it? And you probably think to yourself, well, why wouldn't you say why? Well, I do not know what you think. Whatever you think, but it didn't bother me at all. In fact, here we are, to tell you the truth, I'm glad that they're not coming back, okay? Here we are, okay? But, so that was like, there we are, music to my ears. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, you get on a conversation now, and then you find a way to get rid of them. There we are, and dear universe, ding, ding, dong, dong, gets rid of them. There we are, for you, flipping banging. Do you see what I mean, babies? I'm being serious now. So, you know, like when somebody wants everything specifically, like, you know, you put your hands on their shoulders, put your head on my shoulder. It's like they come to you, they flipping whine to you, flipping whinge. Do you get what I mean? But when you're talking, there we are, flipping common sense, ding, ding, dong, dong. They're not wanting to listen to this now. So when this one there now turned around and said to me, well, you know, I'm not going to come to you again. Because I feel that I've been lectured for 10 minutes. Lectured, my delicious babies. He happened to even mention Elon Musk, you know, the putrid, there we are, that we cannot stand. But anyway, he happened to mention him. I said, hold on a minute. I said, you're talking about Tesla. I said, why don't we go back to Nikola Tesla? I said, what's really paying me off? And I told him straight down, okay, my delicious babies, because this dear client was a male, yes? I said, the fact is, I said, so you're talking about Tesla, yes? I said, but you're not talking about Nikola Tesla, where he had all of his paperwork removed from him. There we are, and treated in an awful way. I said, but you're not talking about that, are you now? I mean, he said himself that he wasn't keen on Elon Musk, but I said, the point is, he was telling me about that he wanted to buy an electric car, you know, one of these Lego electric cars. And he said he was even going to get, because he's actually renovating, he's got 2 houses. I know exactly where it is. He's renovating 2 houses. They're very colossal houses, okay? Like back to the Victorian, okay? And he's renovating them, okay? He's actually got Albanians, you know, to help him to do the plastering and that, okay? Anyway, I've got nothing against anyone. If you look at different nationalities, you know, I mean, I know all about, there we are, the Albanians. I know all about, there we are, long time. I mean, we're going back, what, flipping 20 odd years ago with the Albanians. Do you know what I mean? But he seems to have a good affinity. So if he wants to get his plastering done, get anything done, and then they may need paperwork doing. So it's like an old-fashioned Jamaican saying, one hand washes the other. Do you get me? My baby, see me? So, but of course, you know, if it's a situation where, in this particular case, where he pays, you know, at cost, do you see? My babies. To me, if from what he told me at the beginning, which was, there we are, did you hear that? Bum, bum, bum. Did you say? Fireworks. Oh, another bum. Right? So, if what he's telling me that, oh, you know, one hand, you know, that's just my saying, my delicious babies, old-fashioned Jamaican saying, one hand wash the other, you know what I mean? If that's the case, well, why are you paying 160 now? Yes. When, let's just say, gosh, Chinny Chin Chin, do you remember that little nursery, you know, book? Chinny Chin Chin. Do you see? My delicious little babies, okay? So, but then he got it at cost. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're having to sign paperwork or do these other things now, okay, well, correct me if I'm wrong, shouldn't it be where one hand washes the other? Do you say? My delicious baby, just thought I'd leave you with that, okay? So, I've got nothing, there we are, against anybody, whoever they are. However, I do have an issue, like I said, with certain, there we are, things now, do you say? My delicious babies, there we are. Big times, I have an issue with that, okay? But anything else, just live and let live. But your man there was quite happy to tell me that he was going to buy an electric car. And because I mentioned, and because I talked about things and mentioned different sites to go on, that's when he come out with and turned around and said, I'm not going to come to you anymore. I feel like I've been lectured for 10 minutes. Do you see? My delicious little babies. So what is that telling myself and what is that telling yourself, my delicious babies? There we are. I'll tell you what it's telling me. That, there we are, before I even say it, that he does not know. And I actually said to him, I says, you know, if you do your research, you're going to learn something now, aren't you? But he never wanted to do it. His answer was, I'm going to tell you now, my delicious babies, what his answer was. He said, I've got 20 years of my life. He said, and what I want to do is live it in harmony and peace. Which, by the way, he's taken a third GSA, my delicious babies. I mentioned it to him the previous time when he come to me. Did he listen to me? No. Do you see? So, there we are. So, this, just to conclude this video, apart from the other, couple of songs, actually 3 songs, okay, is that when ones do not, there we are, ding ding dong dong, want to hear the truth, because I was done telling him. I wasn't shy about it, my delicious babies, there we are, I was done telling him. I said, well, if ones did the research, ding ding dong dong had the common sense, I said, there we are, in the healing room. I said, then anyone would know. I said, with lithium, with anything, you would know not to do this. You would know that you've got petrol and diesel. You would also know that to invite Iran into it is to try and get their oil. Do you see? So when you mention these things now and others, there we are, ding ding dong dong, are not very educated. This is another one who likes to, there we are, shall we say, dictate to others. Do you see? My delicious babies. Well, that's what you get now, isn't it? Okay? Anyway, I've got to be honest, my delicious babies. Because I did the healing twice. Okay? No. Okay? Because not of good energy, to be honest. But I've done 2 healings. Do you see? And when he said that, it was like, music to my ears. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it was like music to my ears. I thought, yeah, I got rid of you. Because when I do healings for others, it's really not that case at all. So when somebody does not want to, there we are, to listen to the truth, can you hear the pump going, foghorns? When ones do not want to listen to the truth now. But I mentioned to you in the previous time, I said, you're taking the, he said, yes, but I'm diabetic and all this. So he's obviously very brainwashed. Do you see? Our delicious little babies, there we are. Simple things, isn't it? But this is what we got. Anyway, now then, so there we go. Dear God, Jesus Christ, Nazareth, my prayers got answered. Okay, there we are. Because I prayed, actually. He never come to me again. I got my prayer. God bless. Too much hard work. Do you understand what I mean? He's one of these, university boffs, he's now retired, he's got houses and all these things. Do you see what I mean? The fact of the matter is that he does not know his, there we are, his backside from his effing elbow. Do you see what I mean, my babies? And of course, he needs the, let's just say the Albanians, there we are, to take over, because he does not have any ding ding dong dong common sense himself. But you see, the thing is that I've got nothing against Albanians. I don't have anything against anyone, but I know, there we are, ding ding dong dong, there we are, what the crack is. There we are with them. There we are. Bare shoulders. I know what the crack is with them. Do you see to me? So you know where to tread and where not to, just like the Turkish, you're looking everywhere in the UK, there's barbers popping up, there's all these things now. Do you see? You have to see what's, there we are, ding ding dong dong, what's been going on here. It's like it's taking over. Do you see? But this Egypt now. So when he said, well, I do not want to come back to you, well then, there we are, just be done saying it. He was done saying it, and I was quite happy, there we are, ding ding dong dong, to have that situation. Because as far as I'm concerned, I didn't want that situation at all. I just think he's a flipping nightmare. And I think that it is a car crash, there we are, waiting to happen. Do you see? There we go. Foghorns again. Okay, my delicious babies. So what this is telling me is that at some time, there we are, before I even say it, he'll be back in touch, do you see? But at that point, he said, oh, can I come down my healing colour? And with me, I'm not being wicked to anybody out there, my delicious babies. I'm just going to be done telling this. No? Just like that idiot down the road, that flipping idiot. You know, who wants me to look at him and say, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. No. Do you see? If you're not listening, if you're not taking heed, you're going to get, there we are, what the duck give you. Do you see? But he was trying to tell me everything that was brilliant about electric cars. My delicious babies. Do you see? He's trying to tell me. We've been seeing Lego electric cars, vans, buses, flipping blown up everywhere. But he's trying to tell me, do you see? My delicious babies. And I actually feel that he never laughed. I actually felt as if he felt intimidated. And you're talking about, what, a 6'3" man now? He actually felt, there we are, very intimidated by little me, 5'2" and a bit. Do you see? My delicious babies. But when he said it to me, I thought, flipping, thank God. Thank God, Jesus Christ Nazareth. I do not want to see him again, actually. Do you understand what I mean? Let him get what the duck gives him, isn't it? There we are. Let him get what the duck gives him. He even wanted, because of his houses, he can afford it, you know, to put an electric point to charge his electric car, and his exact words was, when he goes shopping, he wants the drives in between two houses to join into one. This is not a man who has bands. No. After 16 years of marriage, his wife said, I call this a day. I do not blame her. I'm surprised she flipping lasted that long. I'm surprised she even, there we are, even lasted flipping 2 years. Oh, did you hear bum? Okay? You know, let alone flipping 16. Okay, but they still stay in touch, you know, because she has a business as well. So obviously she corresponds with him. Ding, ding, dong, dong. I can see how she's operating. There we are. Do you see to me? There we are. Did you hear that? Fog on. Do you see? So you could, there we are, you can see what's going on now then, yes? But the fact of the matter is, he said, well, I'll have an electric point. He says, and then when I do my shopping, he said, I can just drive down my drive. That's what he wanted to drive done, between the two houses. But he wanted to connect the two houses. Do you see? I know where he's coming from here. There we are. I know where he's coming from here, okay? Because I know his location. I know what he's talking about, okay? And these happen to be Victorian houses. Anyway, but what it is, what he's saying is, he has a drive so that he, you know, gets his shopping. That was his words. He gets his shopping. And then what he does is that, you know, down the drive, and then you got the front door, and then it's all there, and then you got the electric point to charge the electric Lego car. Are you following me? My delicious little babies, okay? And then he actually said to me, which actually he said to me on the previous, he turned around and said he's got a gym. My delicious little babies, he's got like a gym. Well, okay. Well, he comes to me for my, you know, for his healing, not my healing, his healing. Sorry, my delicious little babies. But and I put my hands on his shoulders, and of course I'm looking at his body form, and I'm thinking, and then when he's telling me about the gym, I'm thinking, but you've got a big pot belly. I mean, I've got no issue with any man. I mean, in fact, I like a man with a beard. I love a gentleman with a beard, okay? And who's got a bit of a tummy. I think that's absolutely beautiful. Do you understand what I mean? Because it's there, you know, we all have the middle-age spread, do you see me? So it's really lovely, and he has a bit of a tummy and all. It's like you just want to get it and go, munch, munch, munch. Part of the berries, do you say? But when he turned around and said to me now that he's got a gym, well, I wasn't really seeing a Jim when he was lying on my couch. You know? My delicious little babies, what I was seeing was a pot-belly piglet. I love little piggies. God bless. Figure of speech. I was seeing a pot-belly, I wouldn't even say a piglet pig. Okay? My delicious little babies. Maybe the reason why his missus, there we are, after 16 years, there we are, come out of the situation. But of course, you know, he left her with the house in the country. You know how it goes with divorces and that, you know. He left her with the house in the country. So he said, I wasn't bothered about that. She said, I mean, he's got his 2 houses. She said to me. But when I look at it, when you're looking, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong at common sense. Your man there we are, simply does not seem to have it, isn't it? I'm not getting anything, so that's telling me no. So he clearly was not very happy. I'll give him a couple of sources to go to, different YouTube channels, you know, to go to. He was not, there we are, interested in that. He had no interest. Bang. He had no interest in that at all, my delicious babies. But he was quite happy to tell me that he doesn't want to see me again. That's off. I'm not bothered. You know, you say, if you could have seen my birth race, my delicious baby, you would have needed to see it again. You know, to me, there we are. I'm just so glad I never have to see your man there again. Do you say? Because there we are. Bang again. Because the reason why is because there we are. He's on his own journey. And he also happened to tell me that his brother-in-law happens to earn, okay, what's it called? A motor showroom. His ex-brother-in-law. He came out to the babies and, well, I'm just going to leave it like that. He came out to the babies, but of course, when I was telling your man there what I was telling him, he was, there we are, he was simply not a liking what I had to say. Do you say? All he wants to do is live his old 20 years, you know, because he said that he has diabetes, you know, I mentioned it before. He has diabetes, my delicious babies, okay, so he's inclined, there we are, ding ding dong dong, to follow, there we are, what they say. So when he stood in my healing room today and said that he wants to live his next 20 years, I took one look at your man there and I thought, you ain't going to make the 20 years, you ain't going to make it, because, there we are, ding ding dong dong, you're an effing idiot. You see, not willing to listen when somebody crosses your path. I've had it many times in my life. Somebody, there we are, will cross my path, I'll cross theirs. But with me, I listen. Do you see? Or if I'm giving out information, I give. But if nobody's willing, there we are, ding ding dong dong, to take heed. And I could see in his birth trace when I was talking, he never liked it, one bit. But he was not prepared to even, there we are, to reason. Do you see? And I said, anyway, as he's going out, I said, that's a good job. I said, it's really lovely. I said that this is your last meeting with me. Your last healing. Do you say to me, my delicious babies? I said, it's been really nice knowing you. I said, I wish you the best in the future. Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? And in me, no noddle, there we are, I was smiling to myself because I thought, you flipping twat. You see what I mean? I thought, you flipping, there we are, you flipping idiot and twat. Do you see? So you could really clearly see, isn't it, why his flipping missus, there we are, after 16 years left him, you could see, because the mentality, and this is a 6'3" man now. And you can see the mentality. It's ding ding dong dong. It's bonkers, crackers and crazy. And what he never liked is that I said, I said, I get frustrated. I said, with ones who never research, you never do anything. I said, go and get yourself a Lego electric car. I said, go and do it now and go and flipping pay for the point for you to have it. I said, look at the lithium, look at everything, look at all these things. But he could not, there we are, challenge me on what I was saying. So then he had to come out with something with Elon Musk. And I said, oh, yes, Elon Musk, but he doesn't like him himself. But the fact is, I says, but where are you going with this? Could not, do you say? Imagine sugar babies. And even the one who owns the car Murta showroom, okay? He's a multimillionaire apparently. He's ex brother-in-law. But even he said, oh, they're a little bit slow at the moment with the electric well, what's that telling you? My delicious, there we are, little babies. Your man there's already done saying it. There we are, do you say? And I told your man there then. But did he still listen? He listened. Did he take heed? No. He said, I never want to come to you again for healing. I said, fine. I said, but you were happy with healing, which, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong. He said, I was really happy with it. It was so lovely, relaxing, calm and everything. He said, but when you're talking about this, he said, no. He said, I never want to come to you again. Do you say? My delicious baby. So can you see how somebody can change? I ain't going to worry about losing, what, 25 quid. I mean, he paid it me, but I ain't going to worry about losing that. Do you say? My delicious babies. To me, letting go to, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, somebody else who does not, there we are, have that intellect. I'm not being rude or disrespectful. He just simply goes there we are, for his healing. Well, somebody who does not have the intellect to have, there we are, a constructive conversation about something. Do you say? But anyway, the good news is, my delicious babies, I'm going to tell you now, there we are, swear down. I already said it in my old noddle. I was glad, there we are, I was glad to sit back at him. But anyway, the point of the matter is that, you know, if he contacts, there we are, he'll contact me again. Do you say? Because he'll realise what a twat he's been. There we are, do you say? But at that point, I'll just say, no, I'm so sorry, I cannot see you. And to those of you out there, my babies, you're probably going to think, well, I do not know what you're going to think, but you probably think, you know, oh, she's been. No. When somebody does not have, there we are, that respect for somebody who's done, there we are, research, there we are, for many years, there we are, right? And then turn around and talk to me like that. F off nicely. That's what I've got to say. Let your man there sit in his pit. Do you follow me? My delicious babies. Anyway, so these last three songs, okay, my delicious babies, I just wanted to point something out, and there we are. I'm sure that for most of you, there we are, God bless you, beautiful dear little souls. You're seeing it in your own lives, so you know, okay? So I never said that he was he or she at the beginning anyway, because I simply just never said it. But anyway, the fact is, it's a he and he's a twat. Okay, there we are. So now he must learn things. Yes, you don't hear it, you're going to feel it, isn't it? Yes. So the next one, you know, this is a song from, what's that film? Be my little baby. Dirty Dancing. My delicious babies, look at the year. Okay, my delicious babies, okay. Okay, you're going to follow me? Yes. The next one, so just tick that off. Now then, the next one, I remember when I was at school, you know, in senior school, you know, because I left school early, okay? My delicious babies. Anyway, that never did me no harm, because, you know, I learnt different things, there we are in my life, okay? Some very hard, there we are, to my heart, I will admit, and, but then I carried on my life. I've had good and bad times, there we are, you have good and bad. Do you see? But you get through it, yes? Okay? Anyway, I always remember in our RE class, you know, when I was at school, religious education, I always remember sitting on one of the desks, you know, because we all used to have these wooden desks, and then used to have a little hole there, you know, so you could put something, and then you could pull a drawer out, you know, it was one of those, you know what I mean? I was at girls' schools then anyway. I'm sure it was the same in other schools, I don't know, because I was in a girls' school. Anyway, and I remember before the teacher come in, I never forget, she's got blonde hair. I never forget her blonde hair, blue eyes. Cannot remember her name now. But I always loved religious education, RE. I always loved PE. Do you know what I mean? Physical education. I always loved that, okay? I love something that had substance. Do you understand what I mean? But I was not interested in other things, if you know what I mean, because we're talking about cooking them now. My dad taught me to cook. My dear little Nana, God bless the beautiful dear little soul, taught me to cook. Jesus me. I didn't need to learn how to cook now because my dad and my dear Nana taught me how to cook. Jesus me. So I didn't need to go down that road at all. Anyway, this song here, and I always remember we sat on the desks before the teacher came. It was in the morning, it was. And all different, I won't say their names, my beautiful and delicious babies, no one, that's okay, but they were my dear little friends, yes, all different colours, Jamaican, African, Arab, Spanish, everything, right? English, okay, Welsh, okay, and the song came up. I'm going back all them decades and I'm 59. Okay, see how I smile, because there we are, it just reminded me, there we are, there's something beautiful which is held in my noddle, my brain, from all those years ago, and we all sat on the desk and we said, stand by me, whoa, stand by me, whoa, stand, and we're doing this, stand by me, with our uniforms, stand by me, whenever you're in trouble, just stand by me, whoa, stand by me, yes, when the night has come, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. Do. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. So, my delicious little babies, okay? So this makes my heart sing, is personal, there we are to me, and I can see all of my delicious little babies, there we are, right in front of me, and Pakistani and everything, right in front of me, okay? And that's what brings joy to my heart, okay? So that's where everybody, there we are, must come together, unite, forget about the shout, forget about everything, reunite, there we are together. That's the only way, there we are, ding ding dong dong, common sense. We're going to get through this, okay? But others, very sadly, God bless, need a time to catch up, okay? So let's just, and then finally, okay, this song is this, right, okay, now I've got Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, the CD, My Delicious Babies, but this was actually Paul Anka who sang it, okay, and it was I love you baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you baby, to warm the lonely night, I love you baby, trust in me when I say, oh pretty baby, okay, you're just too good to be true, can't take my eyes off of you, You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. And Lord, there we are. Love has arrived. So, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Then it goes, doo 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 doo. Okay. Anyway, I stumbled there because to me, I feel that maybe somebody out there, my delicious little babies, okay? I'm not saying about myself, by the way, okay? I'm single, okay? But maybe somebody out there, maybe they're having, there we are, all here, an issue with something. Do you see to me, my delicious babies? But it's certainly not me anyway. All I'm doing is giving out information, my delicious babies. But yeah. But yes, Paul Anka, yes, but of course Frankie and the Four Seasons did it, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons did it, okay? That's the end of my video. So I know that you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, close my book. I know that you're all probably thinking to yourselves, well, you know, what's this crazy woman talking about? Well, guess what? I'm not crazy at all. And if you think that I am, skip my channel. There we are. Move from my channel because I'm not interested in your business now. You must be interested in yours, okay, and on the journey that you're on. And let me be on my journey. Jesus to me. There we are, which is giving ding, ding, dong, dong common sense out, okay? So until my next video, my babies, it's just a late night video. Anyway, yes. I'm looking back this evening. Maybe it's little memories, you know, school. Maybe it's little memories of everything. But it's so beautiful, you know. There we are, ding, ding, dong, dong. We have the opportunity to do that because for others in the world, God bless the beautiful, dear little souls. There we are, I'm stumbling again. Especially the younger generation. They're not going to have that beauty what we have in our generations for whoever's watching, okay? So until my next video, so much love, good night, God bless. I'm not going to go through all the rigmarole. I really just do not feel the need to. So much love. Thank you for even listening or watching, okay? Love you, sir. God bless you. Wherever you are in the world, have a beautiful and delicious time. You only get one life, okay? Love you. Bye-bye.